Well, most of you know how much I actually really enjoy the Insta360 gear. I have an Insta360 One, I have an Insta360 One X, and now we've added the Insta360 GO to the mix. So today what we're going to do is do a quick unboxing. I ordered this camera during Black Friday, and because of that, I actually got a travel case that came with it as a little added bonus. So we're going to take a look at that as well. And then we're going to take it out and we're just going to run around for the day and shoot some stuff and take a look at what it looks like and give you our thoughts. And that's all coming up right now. All right, my friends, so here's the website, just so you guys can see it. Insta360 GO, the 20-gram Steadicam. Actually seems really kind of cool, right? Something this small that you and I can kind of put just wherever we kind of want and get it out of the way. That was the big thing for me. I like action cams. I like the concept of an action cam, but I don't like how long it takes to get it ready to mount on something. So having something that can be mounted even on you and just pop it on when you want, shoot a small amount of time, and we'll figure the rest of it out later. That was a win. And if this thing has even similar stabilization to the Insta360 One series with the flow state, this will be fantastic. So here we go, flow state stabilization, auto editing, so that's cool. We'll see what that does. Hyperlapse, water resistant, mount anywhere, barrel roll, hands-free, slow motion. A little bit of praise here. Cool little mount on your shirt there, which is awesome. We're going on our holidays right away, which is the big reason I actually bought this, because I thought this would be super cool. And I don't know if you saw it here, they had a little shot of a guy doing a roller coaster. There's a lot of things they're like, oh, don't bring out your action camera or anything like that for some reason. I'm just going to be like, just get on the thing. Once it starts, pop. And once it's done, just pop it off on your hand and exit. So that's so cool. That's so good. World's smallest stabilized camera. Really, really fast. So I'm not sure what that means, but shoots stabilized hyperlapse and recommends the perfect playback speed for your shot. Oh, that's cool. You do the living, GO does the editing. Yeah, that's awesome as well. So it got all kinds of cool stuff. I've already downloaded the app, so I'm all excited. But I wanted to unbox this in front of you guys before we went anywhere else. Slow-mo to go. 100 frames per second. So it's not super slow-mo, but it's slow-mo enough. Flip the script, sure. Rain or shine, nice. Off we go. Excellent. Let's crack it open, right? Here it is first off, and we'll come back to this piece in a minute. No, we'll do it now. This is the free case that I got, so that's awesome. Insta360. Nice and simple. Comes with a little divider piece, which is cool. You can put all your gizmos and cables and stuff like that in this part here, a little divider. We're seeing that in a lot more cases now, which is super awesome. And this is, I'm guessing, all the components for the Insta360 GO. And as we take them out of here, I'm going to pop them in here. So I'm just going to lay that there for now. This, though, we're going to open. Small box, eh? You can even see, like, the box isn't much bigger than my hand, which is cool. What does it have in the back? A lot of the things I talked about already, but what we didn't actually, this right here, the case, right? So there's that nice little charge anywhere case. Seems very reminiscent of the Apple AirPod case. Everybody's kind of going that route nowadays. So let's just crack that open. And tomorrow, just so you know, we're going out shopping because there's good deals everywhere. And I'm gonna mount this on my shirt, and we're gonna take it out. We're gonna try it. Hopefully I don't lose it. That's also important. See, it's gonna tear open box. Yep. That's just coming out. See, it's kind of different. You don't want to tear it. I didn't want to tear it, but it kind of feels like you kind of have to tear it. Let's open her up, because inside here, it's a tight seal. It's just gonna be a box I'm gonna have to just tear right open. Definitely not a box that you're gonna keep. Yeah, I'm just destroying this box. Definitely not a keep this box around. Such a weird setup, because it's like you have to tear it apart, because look inside here. It actually has a little when powered off, when powered on, during recording, press, etc. It's all on the inside of the box. That's strange, I think. That's a little strange. All right, whatever. What do you get? First off, you get some stickers. which is excellent if you're all about the stickers. There you go. Some cool Insta360 stickers. Insta360 GO goes water resistance. What to know? So this is IPX4 water resistant and can be submerged for up to 10 seconds. You're not taking this like snorkeling or scuba diving or anything like that. GO's water resistance is achieved through a special coating on the circuit board, not on its exterior. You may see water enter the GO during use, but this won't affect its normal function for small periods of time. 10 seconds. The included charge case is not water resistant. Please always thoroughly dry the GO surface on all sides before placing in there. And if you see condensation inside the charge case during the charge, this means the GO has some water remaining inside. Remove the cover of the charge case while charging to allow the remaining water to dissipate more quickly. That's fair. That's fair. All right, what do we have in this little box? We have a little wee tiny USB-C cable. USB-C, USB-C. We have a little, well, not as little, much bigger USB-C, USB-A. We have, oh, these are all the little mounts. Oh, these are the mounts that you get. So all the little tiny different mounts that you can have for connecting this thing, which is cool. Plus the actual manual. I'm gonna just leave that in there because I'll read the manual. You guys don't need to see it. You can, here, this is how big it is. So we know right off the bat, small text. The font's gonna be tiny. That is what it is. Silica gel, don't eat it. What do the mounts look like? These mounts are all gonna go in here. So this is kind of cool. This is like your 1/4 inch version, so you can stick it in there so that you can pop it on a tripod or anything like that if you so choose. Nice. This one here is the clamp, so you get a little clamp style which goes on there. If you want to clamp that could be good actually like on a backpack or something like this, I would think. This is a little sticky, so you could stick that on, let's say it's an adhesive, so you can stick this on your dash or whatever it is, and then you use this to mount onto that if you wanted to, because that's a little bit of all right. You have, oh, another little like adhesive that you can have here. Apply this cover after, if stickiness decreases, clean with water and dry for reuse. So that's cool. You can constantly reuse these. So that's one like this. This one I would think, this one is for this, right? These kind of go together. This one, my guess is the Insta360 GO will just click right to it, so you could mount that independently. And this is the one actually that I actually wanted, was the necklace kind of one, which is this guy here, the pendant. So you wear this and you put it under your shirt, and then this kind of snaps on. This is the one I'll probably be trying tomorrow. Last but not least, there it is, Insta360 GO. So we're gonna take that out. That's it, that's all that's in there. We just crack it open. Voila, look at that. This is where this charges. So this comes off and you charge that. You can charge that via your phone right in there. So if you wanna pair it to the app, you can just pop it in there. I would think that would be good for physically moving files, is my guess. I don't know 100%. And there's the USB-C to be able to charge the case up. So if you want to just use this small little wee guy, or you have USB-A and you want to use a much bigger one. So you have two kind of options. Put that back on. I hope that's gonna stick around for, I guess it feels like it should last on there for a while. Last but not least, it's got a good solid connection to it. Wow, that's like, wow, like pop. It almost just sucks it right out of your hand. Ready? See that? Do you see that? Ready? Pop. That's a good magnetic connection. So this comes off. You can see the little magnets on the back right there. That's what's gonna stick it. Take that plastic off. That is just the craziest thing. So you do, will it go in the wrong way? So it does. So kind of watch that, right? You wanna make sure. There's little pins there. You can see the pins, and there's like the pinholes there. So you gotta make sure. See the light turned on there? If not, you've gone the wrong way. So this is now charging that. Snug that in there, and you can see that charge. All right, so we're gonna let this charge up, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go for a walk tomorrow while it charges, and play around with it. I think this is gonna be a lot of fun, right? Oh, there's the this is working. All right, we'll be back after we head out for the day. All right, guys, hold tight. Well, we're back, And we got to take this little guy out, Insta360, right there. There it is. Well, that's the case. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys here. The footage isn't fantastic, and it's not that the quality isn't good. It's that my footage isn't good. Don't necessarily look at it based on, but that's not pretty footage, because it's not. For one, it was -20 outside, and I had a big winter coat on. And of course, what would happen, and you'll see this a lot, is that I was wearing that little pendant thing. So I was wearing this. So just so you guys know, the gray side goes toward your body, right? And you kind of just put that on like that. That goes underneath your shirt. What happens is this just kind of goes, and you're ready to go. Now that's great, and it works great. But what happens is, of course, my jacket, it's really wide. Like, it's a super wide shot. Because of that, my jacket kept getting in the shot, even though I didn't think it would. The other thing that you want to realize is every once in a while, I would want to look at the camera. So I would do one of these. And you can see that here, the brim of my hat gets in the shot pretty much constantly. The other thing, because we're in review mode right now. We're in review mode. The other thing that I like this case. For one, it's good. You can push the little button on the back. You can see it here, and it kind of tells you a little color. And depending on the color, will depend on how much charge this case has in it to be able to charge this up. So that's kind of cool. You just plug this in just like you would any kind of headphone case or anything like that. But when this is here, inside the app, you get a couple options as to like when it's off and you turn it on. So if I just do this now, click, right? You gotta get that up high enough, right? Click. See how it kind of turns blue and then white and then it starts flashing, I think. Yeah, there it goes. That's recording video. So what happens is it's set so that when it's off and you hit it, it just records, and you can set this 15 seconds, 30 seconds, or with the update up to a minute. So that's kind of cool. But it's supposed to vibrate, and it does. You can feel it when you have it in your hand. What you can't feel necessarily is when it's here. I find when it's on this little disc, unless you're holding this like up against your chest, like really up against it, like if I go, so I felt that. You know, when you just turn it on, it's hard to know if you're hitting it twice or hard to know if you're hitting it 3 times, because like twice would take a picture and 3 times would do, I think, a slow motion, and holding it for 2 seconds powers it on but doesn't do anything. Holding it for 3 seconds powers it off, and each of these has little vibrations, but I'm like, I don't feel them when it's here, and you definitely don't think would feel a lot of it. Like, so if this is off and I go, unless you really get down there, see how it's on, see the little white line is here? So if I go, you know, tap, tap, like, did it take a picture? I don't know, maybe, possibly. Now the other thing that I would probably do is that, so this is still on, right? So if I go, hold, I think, no, hold, I don't know what it's doing. I have no idea. I'm not looking at it. So if I take it off, and if you take it off, you can, if you hold it like this and go, you know, and you squeeze it, you feel it, like you can feel that easy, right? And you hold it again, there, it's off. I no problem feeling it, and you give it a nice squeeze. For the turning the video on, just to tap, you know, it's probably pretty good. You can just kind of sit it there and go. But if it was on your hat or something you did that, I'd be a little worried that I didn't turn it on. That's my only kind of gripe. Now again, if you use the app, then you can just kind of get everything going. And the app actually works really good. No complaints with the app. You know, this kind of goes back in there. You'll see I get a little red because it needs to charge. Just remember to put it in the case every once in a while, because this little guy, at least outside when it was cold, I left and it was fully charged, and I only got like 10 or 12 clips, and it was pretty much dead. And it could have been the cold. That could have been a big thing. You know, and I had it on here, and I go to hit it, and it went, no. So I'm like, okay, well, I've killed it. That didn't take me long at all to kill that. But it was, the battery was dead, and again, I think it's just because it was cold. Is it worth it? It's, you know, it's different. I'm glad I have it, because like I said, there's some instances that we're going to be going on that a lot of times, you know, you can't bring a camera, even a cell phone. You can't bring anything that's handheld. And if they see you holding a GoPro or whatever, they're going to be like, no, and you don't have time to put a big mount on to get your GoPro going. This, even if I was on like a roller coaster, and that was the big one that I look at, because we go to some different parks and I'd like to be able to record that. This, I could be like, okay, click, click, on we go, hit the button, up, hit the button at the top. And if you set it to like 60 seconds, you could get the majority of the ride in there, because a lot of those rides aren't much longer. So that would be kind of cool. And I do think the magnet would be strong enough. Image quality, it's 1080p. You know, it's taking about a 2.7 by 2.7K, I think it is what the measurements kind of look like. So it's taking a big spherical video and then kind of 16 by 9 and right in that horizon section. As far as 1080 goes, when the light is good, when it was outside, it's good. No complaints. Even the photos were decent, even indoors with good light. Now when the light goes down, you got to remember the sensor in this thing is tiny. Not going to be fantastic, that's for sure. There were some software updates, so they have this color boost that you can turn on inside the app if you like that. I turned it on in some video just to see. I'd rather honestly just edit the footage after, so as flat as I can get the color, the better. But I get it, there's a lot of people that don't want to color grade or play with their footage, and that might be a bonus just to get those saturation boosts happening. So kind of nice that they added it for those people out there, which is cool for them. Not something I'm going to use, I think, at all. Nope, not going to use it. Not a lot of video samples, like I said, of yesterday, but there will be coming, and hopefully I'm going to have a link. I'll put it up here after that is shot. So if you don't see it, I haven't done it yet. If you do see it, I have done it. We're going on vacation. This is coming with us, and I'm going to be playing with it. So watch for that video coming up shortly. Big reason I bought this. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you there. Is it worth the money? Yeah, sort of. It's cool. It's a nice little add-on. But if you have an actual like Insta360, I think that's probably better. You gotta have a reason for it. There's gotta be a reason. If not, you know, a GoPro or an Insta360 One X, GoPro Hero 7, 8, whatever. Probably a better purchase in my opinion. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave you there. I will put a link down below if you're interested, and that's it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Later.